Hi everyone, my name is Tara LaMagna. I am a Platinum Director with Lemongrass Spa Products, and I am going to share with you my tips and tricks on how to earn the Lemongrass Spa incentive trip. So before I dive into this, I want to share with you that the incentive trip is amazing. It is the closest I will ever get to being a celebrity where everything is taken care of for you. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to plan anything. You literally, all you have to do is pack your suitcase. Everything else is taken care of for you, and you are treated like a queen. Not only that, but you also get to invite a guest. It's amazing for everybody. You get to experience all of these different exotic locations. And this year we are going to Jamaica. So I'm super stoked about it. Let me dive in and share with you the details of the trip to start. So there's always three different levels of the trip: bronze, silver, and gold. And this year, bronze is 3 nights, 4 days. It includes round trip ground transportation to and from the airport. It does not include airfare. So that is the big difference between bronze, silver, and gold. Okay, so bronze is no airfare. You do, however, get a tote bag and charm, and you get the tote bag and charm at all 3 levels. And you also get $150 spa credit at all 3 levels. The spa credit is always awesome because you get to enjoy whatever service you choose. And that could be a massage, it could be manicure, pedicure, whatever, facial, whatever you want. So that is one of the parts of the trip that I always look forward to, because I don't usually treat myself to those at home. For the silver trip and the gold trip, you get 4 nights and 5 days. So there's an extra day added on there, extra night, extra day. The silver trip, you get airfare for the consultant. Gold, you get airfare for yourself and a guest. So that's the big difference. That's actually the only difference between silver and gold, is that silver, you get 1 plane ticket, gold, you get 2 plane tickets. All right. Silver and gold, you get ground transportation for 2 to and from the airport. You still get the tote bag and charm. You get the $150 spa credit, but you also get $100 trip cash to spend on whatever you'd like. So the trip requirements, it's very well laid out here. Bronze is $15,000 in personal volume or personal sales. Silver is $18,000 and gold is $20,000. If you do the math, in order to hit gold, you would need to submit around $3,300 in personal sales during the 6-month trip period, which it starts in September and it ends in February. Silver is 3,000, and I didn't even do the math on bronze because I'm sharing with you guys right now that you should be shooting for silver or gold. Okay, go for silver or gold. Don't even think about bronze. If you don't hit silver, you will have earned bronze anyways, so it won't matter, but just go for silver or gold. Okay, bronze, you need 3 recruits during the trip period. Silver, you need 5, and gold, you need 8. And then here on the bottom, is the group volume. So group volume, for those of you that don't know, is the sales of your recruits during the incentive period. Okay, so if I recruit 3 people on my team during the trip period, those 3 people have to submit $3,500 in sales total combined. Okay, those 3 combined. I'm going to show you at the end of this call how to track that in your back office. Silver, you need 5 recruits and they need to have $5,000 in sales combined, right? Group volume. And gold is 8 recruits and $8,000 in group volume. All right. So that's the trip. This trip tracker was created by our team member, Rachel Town. She's amazing at graphics. I love that she does this for us every year. It shows you the qualification period. It shows you the trip dates, which are June 3rd through the 7th. Gives you all the details. One of the things I do want to point out is that Home Office has graciously said that the trip recruits and the volume actually starts August 1st. So we have all of August for recruiting and their volume or the group volume that I was just talking about. And then our personal volume for the trip begins September 1st and ends February 28th. Okay, so they're giving us 1 extra month for the recruiting and the group volume, which is amazing because that's usually the piece that some people have trouble with. All right, so then she has it broken down. This is to earn gold. We don't make a trip tracker for silver or for bronze because like I said, we want to shoot for gold. If you don't hit gold, guess what? You still earn the silver trip. If you don't earn the silver trip, then you still earn the bronze trip. All right. All right, so you have your recruits here. You can mark it off as you go, your group volume. It lists exactly what is included at the gold level, and then your sales. So love how she sets this up. Print it out, post it in your office, take a picture of it, take a screenshot, have it on your phone, whatever works best for you. If it's digital or hard copy, do that, okay? Do that and then track it because I'm telling you to see it in your face every day as you sit down to work your business or on your phone as you're on your phone working your business. It's really going to help you to see it, all right? So here's my tips for you guys. Number 1, set a goal. Your goal is gold, okay? That's everybody's goal. Everybody's goal is gold, okay? Everybody's goal is gold. Go for gold and share it with someone. Share it with your significant other, share it with a best friend, share it with your mom, whoever you talk to regularly, tell them that you are going to earn this trip because when we share our goal, we are more likely to crush that goal, okay? So that's task number 1. Number 2, print out the tracker. Like I just said, print it out or save a screenshot, whatever it may be. You can even, some people print it out, they post it on their fridge so that their whole family can see that you're trying to earn this trip and they will cheer you on. Okay. Number 3, find an accountability partner. We have a huge team. There are so many people that are trying to earn this trip along with you. Find a partner, find somebody you can check in with once a week or once every other week and let them know this is what I did. This is how close, I did $1,000 in sales the last 2 weeks. So I checked that off of my tracker and now I'm focusing on recruiting. Just someone you can check in with who's going to help you be consistent and continue to show up in earning this trip. All right. Number 4, be consistent. This is probably the most important thing that you need to do to earn this trip. If you are not consistent, here's what happens. If you're like, oh, I'm really shooting for the trip the first month and then month 2 didn't go too well. Month 3, I'm going to crush it. If you're not consistent, what happens is at the end of the qualification period, at the end of February, you will be racing, and I mean racing, spending every minute trying to earn this trip. Okay. You don't want to do that. Trust me. I've only done that 1 year and it was not fun. I will never do it again. Be consistent, be consistent, show up, and that accountability partner that you have will help you be consistent. All right. So, yeah, definitely find an accountability partner and that will help you in the consistency area. Number 5, recruit early and recruit extra. Okay. What I mean by this, recruit early, recruit in August or giving us August. You want to focus hardcore on recruiting in August and September for this trip. Okay. We have an amazing join special that's going on right now, and it's going to be going into August, the $19 join special. Push that, share your story, tell people why you love lemongrass, post it everywhere, put it in your stories, share stories, sell. Okay. So share your story. And I'm telling you, you're going to gain some interest in the business opportunity. Share what this business has done for you. Share what it's helped you do for your family, or if it's helped you pay for bills, things like that. Okay. Ask everyone you would want on your team. Ask them if they've ever thought about doing what you do. Okay. The reason why you want to recruit early is because the group volume those group sales, the sales of those recruits that you get, it's for the entire period, right? So we actually this year have 7 months. Those recruits have 7 months to do the 8,000 or the 5,000 or the 3,500 in sales. So if you focus on recruiting the last 2 months, then you have to have your recruits getting to that $8,000 in sales in those last 2 months. It's not fun. Then you're having your recruits racing. Okay. So it's really beneficial to recruit early on in the incentive trip period and focus hardcore, like I said, hardcore on the recruiting. Okay. And recruit extra. Always recruit extra. Always continue to recruit. Even if you get the 8 pretty quickly, recruit more. Why? Because the more the merrier. You might have some of those people that you recruit who just want to do it for the discount. So they might not help very much with the group volume. Okay. So you got to keep that in mind. And so I always strive to hit higher than the 8 recruits. Okay. And if you break that up, if you were to recruit really 2 a month, recruit 2 team members a month, you'll have double what you need. If you recruit 1 a month, that's okay. But one of those months you'd have to recruit 2 people. Okay. So focus hardcore in August, get some people to join for the $19 join special. And I'm telling you, you're going to hit that recruiting goal and that group volume goal, no problem. One thing that I did. Okay. I'm actually going to move to number 7 because I should have put this with the recruiting. Help your new team members launch. Okay. If you help your new team members launch, you do their launch party for them. Their launch party is going to be amazing. And that launch party is going to help you with that group volume you need. So if you do the math, it's pretty simple. If you want to earn gold, you have to have 8 recruits who do $8,000 in sales each. Okay. $8,000 over that 7-month time frame if you recruit them in August. Okay. If you do a launch party for them and they do $5,000 or not 5,000, if they do $500 for their launch party or even $1,000 for their launch party, which really isn't a stretch. A lot of people have their launch parties and they are very successful because they get the hype up. Their friends and family are excited for them. They're ready to try these new products. And so $1,000 party for a launch party is not that much of a stretch. If you help your new team members really have an amazing launch, all you have to do is that, and then you'll hit that $8,000 group volume, no problem, because you're going to help them with their launch. They'll get some bookings and their business is going to continue to grow and they'll continue to have parties every month. And so the group volume, you might double, triple it by the end of the trip period. All right, we'll go back to number 5, overbook. Book more parties than you actually need. So if I know that in order to earn gold, I need to do 3,300 in sales, maybe for me, when I break that down, that looks like 6 parties, 6 of my party averages. Then I want to book 8 parties. I want to book a couple extra parties each month because we know that some hosts cancel. And so we don't want to be scrambling to try to make up for those hosts that cancel. All right. Also, you want to consider doing some sort of event in your VIP group each of these months, like a mystery hostess or a fill the bag, something like that that's fun that can get you those extra orders so that, again, you're not scrambling at the very end. Number 6 is something that a lot of people look over that can be very beneficial for this trip, and that is to set a follow-up goal. Set a goal for each day, each week, each month, whatever you want to do. For follow-ups. Follow-ups result in orders. When we follow up with customers, so many of them place orders on our website. So when you set a follow-up goal, that's going to help you hit the personal volume you need for this trip. Sometimes people will set a follow-up goal that's a dollar amount. So instead of saying, I'm going to do 5 follow-ups a week, they say, I'm going to do follow-ups every week until I get $300 in sales from those follow-ups that I'm doing. So they'll continue to follow up with people until they get $300 in orders from those follow-ups that they're doing. Okay, so whatever way works for you, doesn't matter, just set a follow-up goal. It's a huge thing that's overlooked, and it's very beneficial with your personal volume. We did number 7. Number 8, check in at least once a week on your goal. Okay, this is huge. A lot of people will just they won't print out the tracker. They won't be checking their group volume. They won't be checking in. Check in at least once a week if you're really wanting the trip, because that is going to help you gauge what you have to do. So maybe one month, it's a harder month and you have $2,500 in sales or $2,000 in sales. If that's the case, you might have to rework your plan and say, oops, instead of doing $3,300 a month, I'm going to have to do $3,500 a month or $3,350 or something like that to make up for that month that wasn't so great. And don't stress if you don't hit it one month, because there's months like November that are amazing, that most of us do our highest sales of the whole year in November. So if you don't hit your goal one month, do not give up. All right, I'll tell you that right now. Do not give up. Just rework your plan and you're still going to have time to hit your goal. All right, never give up until February 28th. Okay. All right, so I want to show you guys how to track your recruits, because this is a question someone asked, and I thought it was a really good question, because for those of you that are new, you may not know how to do this. Let's see. I want to share with you a different screen. Okay, I'm going to resume sharing, but I'm going to X out of the screen and you guys should be able to see this. Okay, I am at my website. All right, so this is my website. I logged in. I'm going to X right out of that screen. I logged in. I'm going to click organization. I'm going to click downline, and it's going to bring me to this page. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is click run your current downline report, and you're going to scroll down, you're going to find your name, and you're going to click the plus sign next to your name. Give it a second. You're going to click the plus sign again next to your name, the blue plus sign this time. And it actually will show you trip PV, trip recruits, and trip group volume. Now, clearly these are not accurate right now because it is not trip period time, but in August, they will clear these out. It will reset and you'll be able to track it right here. That being said, sometimes there's a glitch in the system. So let's say you just want to double check, right? What you're going to do is, let me go back. I'm going to show you two things. Let's say I want to check the group volume for my team for like the last couple months. Okay, so let's just say I want to check it for June and July. Okay, even though I know that's not during trip period, you'll just click on the months you want, and you do need to hold down the control key on your mouse to click multiple months. Okay, click the months you want, then you're gonna go back here, you're gonna click the run report button like I showed before. You're gonna click the plus sign next to your name, and then the plus sign next to your name again. Actually, no, you don't need to do that. It will show you right here. You will see everybody on your team. So the next thing you want to do is click the column that says entry date, depending on if you've recruited people yet or not. Okay, it will show you, if you click once, it'll show you from your start date on. If you click it again, that column again, it'll show you the people that most recently joined your team. Okay, so this is great because the PV here, the PV column is actually for, it's the combined volume, personal volume that they've had the last, those 2 months that I clicked on, June and July. Okay, so let's say the trip period started in June. So then I would scroll down, I would find everybody who started in June, and I would add up all of these personal volumes. That is the manual way to do it if you want to just add it up yourself, or if you want to double check the group volume that shows in your reports. Okay. So that's how you check that. Last year they had it in the very first, on the very first page of your website. So see how it shows monthly person volume, team volume. They had it on here, I believe. So I'm not sure if they're going to do that again this year, but it may be there. So just a heads up, that may be a thing. Okay. All right. So hopefully those tips were helpful. I so badly want to vacation with you in Jamaica in June. It is the best trip. They're always the best trips. The incentive trips are the best. Like I said, you're treated like a queen. Oh my gosh, you get to eat whatever you want because all the food's included. The drinks are all included. Everything is covered. The only thing, like I said, you need to do is pack your suitcase. So you want to earn this trip. I want you to earn this trip. Everybody on our team wants you to earn this trip. We are here for you. We want to share our tips and tricks with you. Those are the tips and tricks that I have, but stay tuned for the team page because no doubt other people who have earned trips will be sharing theirs with you. Set a goal, go for gold, break it down, get that accountability partner, and believe in yourself. Show up every day for your business and you can earn this trip. All right. I will see you on the beach in June. Bye, guys.